Right then, guys, welcome back to the Sandgrounders of Glory episode. As you'll first notice, is we're not starting from the loading screen anymore. We're starting in the game. I think it just cuts out a little bit of 10 seconds or 20 seconds. I don't really need um, to see or anything, but we'll run through it. We are pretty bad. I'm going to be honest with you. As you can tell by the league position being 20th, 7 points from 9 games is not brilliant. And today we've got Barnsley at home, and then we've got Liverpool on 23s. So in the league, then have Liverpool on 23s and the Papa John's Trophy at home as well. The form has been pretty poor. You saw the Wigan game. Played a bunch of games off camera. As I say, lost to Forest Green, beat Rotherham, drew against Cheltenham, beat Gillingham, lost to Wigan, lost to Shrewsbury, beat Stockport, lost to Huddersfield, Wigan, Blackpool, Colchester. The thing I'm finding is we're not good. Number one. Number two, we just don't score any goals. As you see, the only team that we've really scored goals against is Stockport, and 2 goals came from our centre back. That's just the way it is. So, in terms of the league, we've scored 2 goals. And Nathan Butler Oyedeji has scored both of them since the Wigan loss in the cup, pretty much since this Gillingham game. So it's a worrying trend. It's not something I'm gonna maul over really too much, but it is a concern. Transfer wise, we have signed Marlon Pack to come in the midfield. He's going to become apparently a 4-star player in that midfield. Paying him a lot of money. I think 5,000, which is quite a lot of money for us. But yeah, he's just coming in, just a little bit of experience, and he's going to be decent in that midfield. He's coming in, obviously, in January. Don't know if you saw what signed Brett McGivern. What date was what date was this game? 3rd. Okay, so you've seen up to the 3rd. So we'll just go back to the transfer history. Okay, so you didn't get Brett McGavin. He coming in from Oldham. Sorry, it's Ipswich for 31,000. Yes, it's okay, not brilliant, but again, we just needed numbers in midfield. We're very light in there, and in light of that, Jack Rogers went to Wycombe for 26,500. It's probably the same sort of ilk as Brett McGavin, but Rogers didn't want to be here much longer and wanted to be out of the club, so we just kind of almost did a straight swap, pretty much. Jack Rogers is a little bit younger, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna fall asleep. Not gonna have trouble sleeping at night knowing that or whatever. But yeah, if you're not playing in league, well, you played League 2 game campaign for us, but kind of wanting to leave, and these games, a third of them, is that a third? 30 games starting and 10 games off the bench is not. It's just not very good. It's 2.5 star. I bought a 2.5 star player, but that's more for depth more than anything else. And that guy's not gonna complain about being there. This is pretty much where we are at. We have 4 players that are good in our squad, and 2 of them are loanees. That's the issue. That's why we're doing so poorly. I do want to try and potentially get a good defence. Everyone that seems to kind of scout is 3-star, and we have 3-star players. I am waiting for players like this guy. He's gone down in rating, but I want him to kind of progress and kind of get better in terms of rating. Maybe look to get a bit better right back, and then have him out on loan or a replacement for him. But we'll continue, we'll chug away. But there is some big teams in this division, like Sheffield Wednesday here. You got Peterborough, Reading, Huddersfield, Wigan, Wycombe. Wycombe are in Championship in real life. Don't forget. And it's difficult to remember that, but Wycombe are in a Championship in real life. Wigan just got relegated from League 1 in real life. Sorry, not League 1. Championship in real life. Barnsley are in there as well in Championship in real life. Reading are, Huddersfield are, who else are? Sheffield Wednesday are. Like, there were some big teams, and Colchester top in the group, top in the table is remarkable, pretty much. This guy's pretty sick, to be fair. So yeah, just trying to find the form that works for us, really. And this is the team we're going to put out there to try and get a result against Barnsley. 1 second, when we get through to it. So it's a sticker in goal, a back 4 of Richards, Kitchen, Smith, and Renata Ahol. Dixon Bone and McGavin in midfield. What's this? Waste on promise. Okay. I don't really know what I promised him. I prefer you to be a box to box, yeah. Thomas out wide on the left, Alice in the middle, and Butler Oyedeji, and then Jefferson up front. So what have I promised you? Right inside the managers for just the project. Okay, yeah. Fair enough. I don't really know what I promised you, mate. Gonna be honest with you. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played this save. So we'll move on. Right, there we go. Let's move into the game. Hopefully we can get a good result, like I say, and then progress up the table. Right, let's see what we can do. Come on. Come on, there we go. Oh, good challenge. Thomas. Boots the ball forward. Okay, no one there. Passing the ball around nicely. Yeah, goal. Left back was nowhere really. Not anywhere near the winger. The winger just drifted away from him. Did the left back get drawn to the ball a little bit here? Let me just watch. Oh no, it's just an overlap. It's just an overlap. Thomas doesn't track his mark, and I think that's the defender scored there. I'm not too sure about that kind of goals, because that goal always goes in. I don't remember a keeper saving any shot like that, but I don't know. I don't see a right back scoring a goal like that in real life. I don't think. But we'll move on. I'm a little bit concerned about my form. Form is pretty poor. We need to do something about it. Maybe look to get a friendly in. So I'll have to think off camera and try and do something about our form, because we are pretty poor. We're not even creating chances. This too? No. Okay, headed over. Kind of resigned to kind of like being in and around the relegation zone at this point. Like, we beat Wickham, and Wickham aren't a great side, but we beat them comfortably. We beat them comfortably. I know they're in and around where we are, but we also lost against Forest Green. They were in and around against us, but it's a little bit worrying that our form has just drastically changed since then, though. And in the cup, it's fine. Like, we beat Stockport 3-0, so it's all a bit weird. Maybe just because Stockport was so poor, but I would have thought at least the win would have boosted up the confidence of the players. But we'll move. Okay, Jefferson's in from Butler. Okay, he's a good save. He's got to score that though. Not going to get many opportunities. He's got to bury something like that though. I'm not happy. I don't want to say I'm happy with the performance when I'm losing. Gavin. Butler, Yeji. It never gets easier. Addison sits the bar. Well, dangerous effort really from there, but if he gets on target, it's good. But so he's just got to do better with that. I think he's got to hit it on target. Don't tell me that's a penalty. Give a penalty for what? I didn't even see anyone. Someone jumped. And they're giving a penalty away. Yeah. So I'm going to have to do a big January for us then. Going to have to try and get some more players in. It's going to change the game for us, I think. We need. I don't even know. Do we need a striker? Do we need a defender? I think we need both in this case scenario. There was a 5-star Brentford striker that came up in my scout report, so they offered him a loan contract because a 5-star player is not going to come to us like that. And the Brentford was fine with it. It went through, and he rejected us, which is a little bit annoying because 5-star striker, we've always got something in it. So yeah, there's another one. Okay, well, not Slicker's made a good save. I kind of resigned, as you can tell, from losing this game. I probably would lose the next game as well because it's against Liverpool on 23. So it's not like the players that we have. They're young, but they're not improving massively, and it's been half a season. I don't expect them to massively change overall, but is a little bit worrying, if I'm honest. Put your wing on attack. But let's do changes. Bruce. Okay, we don't have another centre. Do see what I mean by centre midfielders? We don't have any in the bench really. So it's trying to. If a midfielder has a bad game, we just don't have the numbers on the bench to change it. Just made 3 changes straight away. We're gonna change that. See if we can do anything in this game. 2-0 down, whimpering to a loss is not what we really want to see. But their left back or right back, their right back scored twice. So right, Torgerson, Butler, J, come on, McGavin, Torgerson. Okay, drags it wide. Manata Aho. Dixon Boner retrieves the ball in midfield. McGavin, back to Dixon Boner. Back to McGavin, into Butler. Over to Renata Aho. Into Vicoj. Back to Dixon Boner. Playing a little bit of a 1-2 there. Okay, what are you doing, Dixon Boner? Okay, not really that much. Renata Aho. McGavin, Vicoj. Into Butler. Odeji shoots it straight at the keeper and it's gone out for a corner. That is wonderful stuff from Southport, but it might be wonderful stuff, but if you get in a shooting position and you're shooting right at the keeper, it's not going to ever go in, is it? And then they get a corner down the other end and straight corner comes in and heads it straight in the back of the net. So it's just typical from us. We kind of created stuff, not really. When we defended well, so just the story of our season. There's a huge XD difference here, and it's just, we need to sort something out. Otherwise, we are going to slide down the footballing pyramid faster than we came up. I thought Daniel Debison would be the answer to many people's problems in this league. He got a lot of goals for us last season. I kind of expected him to kind of grab that, grab the ball by the horns pretty much, and just continue trying to go at it really, and try and score goals and stuff. But he's not looked himself since we signed him permanently. Whole team meeting. Right, what should we say in this? We've got to challenge them. Just got to challenge them. We're a lot better than we're showing for this season. It's time to start believing in our abilities to stay up. I know it's still early in the season, but our recent form position is something we need to address before. We'll say that one instead. We're thrilled, absolutely loving it. Absolutely thrilled. Probably should have asked me to hold that before the Barnsley game more than the Liverpool game, because we're probably more than likely going to win this game now, and I'd rather win a league game than a cup game. But there we go. Expect low. Okay, big match. Demands more from him. Okay. See, even players like this, like he's decent for 18, but he's not going to improve our team. He's good for the future, but he's never going to improve our team now. Excuse me. He's not going to improve our team now, so there's no point in me. I've got to start thinking like, oh, he's sick. He's going to be potentially really, really good. Like this guy. Like, no reason for him to ever. I get to a point where I've got enough youngsters that it's probably best to try and see if we can improve the team now rather than like for the long term. So who's this guy, Lewis Gordon? Have you played before? No. Okay. So you coming in and start your first game. Fair enough. You seem to be pretty decent. So I mean, but we have like these decent players rather than like outstanding players. Butler, Daisy is pretty good. Sam Thomas, Silko Thomas, you know, he's actually really, really good. Whereas other players are not to that standard. I want Addisons and the Kitchens and the Smiths on the bench to bring on for the 4 stars that we have in the team. So I'll be spending a lot of time trying to look for, well, not spending a lot of time, probably looking what the scouts come up with and then going from there. But we go with this team to try and see if we can beat Liverpool in the Cup. Vukovic comes in for Dixon Boner. The front four stay the same. Dixon Boner comes out, Vukovic comes in. Dixon Boner's fully knackered. Gordon comes out at left back instead of Richards. Judd comes out on right back instead of Renata Ahoy. And that's the only 3 changes then. 3 changes from the last game. Let's get into the game and see if we can get anything from this. I think we're top of this group, if I do remember rightly. I'm not too entirely sure. Like I said, it's been a while, so bear with me. Okay, I'm going to switch. Don't want me to zoom out. Alright, Judd puts the ball in the box, gets cleared. Second balls, no. Okay, they're going to just counter. Someone closing down. Okay, not closing down as much as I want you to. Yeah, there's just so much space out here. Okay, just knocking the ball around like for fun there. The looks of it. Where's our group? Okay, can't find our group. Slicker, Smith, Coach. Okay, that was a bit of a wasteful ball. Okay, they're just going to counter off that, aren't they? Yeah, this Hall guy seems to get a lot of the ball. Slicker again, come on. Why don't you just start the highlight here? I understand. What was the first 10 minutes of that highlight? Addison. Alright. Gordon. Bennett. No, just goal. Oh no, just wide. Just saw ourselves out really. We are not very good at all. Like I said, I think it basically was down to not having a scouting package in place. I don't know why it didn't have a scouting package in place. So we obviously scouting the league we were in and above, below now, but should have done that a long time ago. I didn't know why I didn't realise that, or it wasn't implemented straight away or anything. So just need to be aware of that in future. But now I know about it, it should be fine. Can we find our group, please? No. Oh, it's always at the top, isn't it? Okay, fine. Oh no, we're not top, we just beat Stockport, that's fine. We have Doncaster as well. Absolutely fine with me. Right, Slicker with the ball, again. Starting to highlight Slicker, really. He puts the ball, like... There's no one challenging. Okay, Addison here with the ball. No one going forward, okay. Thomas. Into Jefferson, Jefferson scores. Finally we've got a goal. 3rd goal of the season and we're already in October. Like, that should... It's worrying, man. It's worrying. That's a good play from Addison to play out wide to Thomas, and Thomas to run a bit burst of pace, and then into Jefferson, who then drills it home. Good move overall. Just hopefully motor on until 60th minute mark, which is the substitution clock as always. Addison can come off. Tasdemir can come on. For some reason, Addison's not really doing much there. I would have thought he would do much better. Gonna be honest. What we'll do is taking Keith from off, putting Presley on, and swapping for Jefferson. And then we'll just move on to that as well. I remember when I signed Jefferson that he was meant to be so sick. He was good, but I think we can just get more out of him. I don't want to take him off. Right, we'll make a final change here now. We'll take Kitchen off, I think, for Reece Bennett. So we have Gordon and Bennett at the back. Things you love to see. Just to rest him more than anything else. I could have taken off a couple more other people, but we just end our game and we just won't have a single highlight in the second half, and that's more than fine with me. Like I said before the game kicked off, because we held the meeting, we'll end up winning this game, and it's a game we don't need to win. Although XG says otherwise. It's a game we don't need to win because yeah, it's the cup. Like, who cares? I doubt we're going to win the whole thing, so I genuinely don't care. Play really well, mate. Have one of them. Sweet, that's fine. And that is it, I think. That is it. We're back for maybe a Doncaster game, Burton in this game, maybe. I don't know. Maybe this game and Doncaster game potentially. It's normally the kind of the game I kind of show you guys because it just matches up so well. But it seems to be Wimbledon game on the same day, so I don't know what's happened there. But hopefully our form will turn around. Until then, I'll see you later. Bye bye.